Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the UE-57. It's a tier 3 French light tank destroyer. It's located on the eastbourne of Berlin and it's under the command of General Disturbance. Yes, it's another of my replays. Yes, occasionally I do play other vehicles other than Arty. And in this occasion I'm playing what Zoe Balls calls the cutest little tank in the game. Not the looks, no, the UE-57, which other people call the lawnmower, because it looks like one of those ride-on lawnmowers that you use to cut the grass. Well, it's got a 57mm gun, which is capable of... Whoa! Sideswiped by that BT7. Yeah, I wasn't going to fire at him and give him my displeasure. I wouldn't waste my shells on him. I did fire at the ground, though, near him. Okay. Does 75 alpha, penetrates 110mm of armour, and it's got a reload time of just under 3 seconds. It's very small, very difficult for the enemy to spot, but it's also fairly light and has virtually no protection for the crews. Now, at one time we did actually think that this thing was controlled by being driven by the loaders and the gunners at the back of the vehicle, but they actually do have little round domes where you can see where the commander and the driver go, and they're the ones in the vehicle who are actually directing where it goes, but the gunners would be at the back. Now, I've noticed there's no enemy near in sight that I can shoot at, so I've decided to take a bit of a risk and move a bit further forward and see if I can get shots on these enemies. It's such a tiny little tank, it's very easy to remain hidden from the enemy. But it is also fairly vulnerable because, well, enemy mediums can have their wicked way with a little tank destroyer like this. And of course that gun shield, which is part of the hitbox, is also very vulnerable indeed. Very thin, no armour, basically. Well, I've decided the only way... Whoa, bit bad driving there. I've decided the only way I'm actually going to get any damage on the enemy is if I move towards the centre of the map, near the bunker. Because virtually everyone else, well, they seem to be doing rather well in the north, the enemy. And so I need to do something about that if I can. There's an enemy tank in sight. It's a T-28. He's down there. Nope. Lost sight of him anyway, so I doubt if I'm going to get a shot. No, nothing there. Oh, BT7 Art comes into sight just for briefly. And you can see him moving between buildings, but no clear shot. Let's have a look to the south. Oh no, this is a bit more promising. In the south we've got a DW2 and a Panzer 3J. Nice one into his engine bay. Got it, set him on light. He's not a happy bunny. And in fact he's stopped. And I wonder if I've damaged his engine. Oh, being hit by a T6 medium. And that tank drove right through my field of fire while I was firing. Just didn't think about what he was doing. And the kill goes to me. Now, what else have we got? Okay, we've got a T116. No, that was a bad shot. Go for his rear. No, went high. That might have connected. There's the T6 medium who was firing at me earlier. He's actually quite close. 2 shots. And there he's gone. Okay, where's that DW? There he is, off in the distance. Doubt if he'll see me from here. I've keyed up the premium to make absolutely certain. And there's my 3rd kill, and it was an Amarak actually as well. Okay, there's 5 enemy left on their team. Oh, T116. And I think he knows where I am. Yeah. Got one hit into me. That one didn't connect. Well, we seem to have beaten the enemy in the north, even though they were doing very, very well. Backed up there. Can I get another shot into that guy? He's come out in the open again. He took one shot at me. And he's gone. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to move. Might as well go direct to the enemy cap area. Uh-oh, enemy FCM 36 Pack 40, otherwise known as the Pack 40. It's a pretty deadly tank destroyer. Premium tank destroyer. Trying to get him in sight. There he is. Okay, got him. First shot tracks him. And a kill. That was lucky. So I now have 4 kills, and I noticed the Hetzer's got 6. I actually put in a request, you want a platoon? It's a certain Brothers in Arms, and he's platoon with me. Okay, I'm headed for the cap area. I'm not going to go try and find the enemy. It's a BT7. And he's actually directly behind me, and he's headed this way. So I just go to the edge of the cap area. Nope, this should hit. Yes! Wins the game, and we had 11 kills between them. I could have platooned with somebody else as well. We would have lost the Brothers in Arms, but it would have picked up a crucial contribution if we'd done it. But really, I didn't have the time to think about that, and of course the game was over so quickly. So let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's an ace tanker for general disturbance in the Renault UE 57, and that was my first ace tanker in this vehicle. I've had it quite a few years, but I've never really played it that much, and I thought on this occasion, yeah, I'll check it out and have a go and see how well I can do. And on this occasion, yes, everything aligned for me, and it worked very well. I got an ammo rack because I blew up the DW2 with one of my shots. I also got a fire effect for doing more damage than the hit points of my own vehicle. A fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. I got 5, just one short of getting a top gun. And I got a sharpshooter for getting 10 or more consecutive hits on the enemy. A master gunner for getting 5 armor penetrating hits in a row. And also a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In this one I managed to get 10. And of course I got that Brothers in Arms because I was in platoon with somebody who got at least 3 kills. In fact, they got 6. I got 5. And that made 11 in total. And my win rate from that one was 8,253. Let's have a look at team score. Well, the highest damage was done by my platoon mate, and he was in a Hetzer. He got 1,438 hit points of damage, whereas I managed to get 1,314. Not that far behind him. And when it came to kills, he had the highest number with 6. I have 5. And the highest on the enemy team was the DW2 that I killed. He got 3 kills, and he got a cool header as well because he was constantly receiving hits. And when it came to base XP, it was the BT7 Arty did the best with 794. Then came the Hetzer with 681. And then my UE57 managed to get 677. I fired 32 rounds in that game, got 22 direct hits, 18 penetrations. That's why I switched to APCR, because I really wasn't getting as many pens as I would like with the standard AP, and felt that the APCR would actually help. And it did, in fact. 1,314 hit points of damage, of which 1,024 were at more than 300 meters, so most of the shots at long range. 2 hits received, both penned, I'm afraid, yes, because the armor on the UE57 is negligible, and anything that hits the gun shield is going to be counted. 6 vehicles damaged, 5 killed, and 23 hit points of damage assistance. I also got 18 capture points while I was in the cap. On a premium count, I earned 17,550 credits, but after repair and ammunition resupply, and remember I did fire a number of premium rounds, I actually ended up with a small loss of 950 credits. I did pick up 30 bonds for the battle though, and 1,015 XP, ×2 for the first victory, 2032 for completing the mission events, and took away 4063 experience points altogether. I could name this one Long Live the Lawnmower. Well, it was just that it was so amazing that everything seems to work on this occasion, and just a tiny little tank like the UE57 can deal a huge amount of damage in the right circumstances. It just needs all the stars to align for it to happen. Other than that, you just need a lot of practice, and eventually you'll get it right. You can see that I was a pretty poor driver of the UE57. I was driving into things, I was driving up the side of walls, and it was only really when I was steady and I was thinking about what the next target is to be that it actually all seemed to work. And of course I picked a good firing position next to the bunker, because you get to see both from the north and from the south any enemy tanks that are moving, and you can't get hit from the side, but you can certainly get hit from your own side if your own team don't like what you're doing. But nobody on this occasion was trolling me, although one guy did drive right in front of me, and yeah, I did fire into the side of him as he did. And that would have cost me a high caliber if I'd had the highest damage in the game, but luckily I didn't. If I did get the highest damage, I would have been really angry about that guy driving right through my frame of fire at the moment when I was trying to hit that DW2. But there you go, it does happen, I'm afraid. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, please. And thanks for watching.